Silka Carpets, proud sponsors of UCMMA.
I'm Super Bill Beaumont. I'm 29. I'm from Tottenham and I train out of Team Titan.
I'm Marvin Vettori. I'm 20 years old. I'm from Italy and I'm fighting out in London Shoot Fires.
The fight's been scheduled for 12 weeks now, so I've had a lot of time to prepare. It's been hard. I've trained part-time training and part-time working, so I'm going to be ready.
I train very hard all the time, like always, so a lot of stand-up, a lot of jiu-jitsu, a lot of wrestling, especially a lot of stand-up, so yeah, I'm ready.
Marvin, Italy beat England in the World Cup, but now it's time for England to have their redemption.
I'm gonna beat you up, you know. That's it. I'm gonna win the fight, bring the belt home, and that's it. Finish.
Like a playground, take on my mother and let my rage play. Need an outlet, need a release. If you wanna get my back up, then step up to the beat. Got the speed and the power to rip the shreds.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This contest scheduled for 3 rounds of mixed martial arts fighting and is for the UCMMA Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is an undefeated mixed martial artist with a record of 3 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall. He weighed in at 77.1 kilograms. Fighting out of Team Titan, make some noise for Super Billy Beaumont. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist with an undefeated record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in 77.3 kilograms. Fighting out of London Shoot Fighters, make some noise for Marvin Vettori. And when the action begins, your referee in charge is Leon Roberts.
So here we go, we're underway. Both guys, a little bit of respect. Billy like that, drops weight. Both guys at range. Southpaw style of Marvin. Beautiful work by Bill there.
Beaumont getting an elbow in there. He's doing quite well at stuffing it. Oh, great elbow to the side of the head.
Good takedown. Vettori does well, gets it to ground.
Yeah, holding both of Beaumont's legs there and did really well to keep him down and on his back.
Beaumont was doing a good job just trying to keep it upright, but Vettori technical in his takedown.
Yeah, Beaumont's going to be tricky to keep down. I mean, he's already got his knees up there, keeping Vettori off him a bit, and that's only going to help him. Oh,
big up kick. Powerful foot. Vettori moves to the back.
One hook in.
Left hook goes. Beaumont does well, rolls. Needs to be careful. Vettori would have been here many, many times.
Beaumont's corner's giving him good advice by telling him to keep his knee up, but he just got the hook in anyway.
Vettori looking for that rear naked choke. Beaumont needs to be careful. Vettori sinks it.
He's still got his chin tucked in there though, and Beaumont's no slouch, he's not going to give up. Oh,
beautiful work. Beaumont does well. Guillotine attempt now from Vettori.
Yeah, Beaumont's doing well to escape this eventually, but he's still getting kept under pressure by Vettori. Vettori's just doing the Oh! That was interesting.
Bad move from Vettori, went to pull Beaumont down, but does well again on the turn.
Yeah.
Some beautiful transitions here.
Yeah, Beaumont had real trouble staying on top there, and now he finds himself on the bottom again.
Both fighters moving beautifully, both in defence and offence.
Beaumont might have an eye on that arm. It's not going to get it though. Oh,
Pops back, looks for that heel hook. He looks to be on.
Heel hooks can be tricky, they can suddenly come on. But Beaumont's doing the right thing, his corner man's yelling at him to keep holding that hand.
2 hands on it, Bill, 2 hands on it. 2 hands on it, Bill. 2 hands on it.
Beaumont's doing a
Pulls it
great
free.
job at defending that.
Giving Vettori lots to think about. Vettori switches sides now. Beaumont could find himself in trouble.
2 hands on it, yeah.
Able to
Still
turn
defending.
well.
Oh,
Wow.
Got that control. You
came
can
close
turn
there.
it to your
Beaumont did
left.
really well defending that, holding his hand with both his hands there.
You can turn it to your left. Turn to your left. Turn to your left.
Beautiful work. Vettori gets free.
Yeah.
Tries to move to side. Beaumont tries to get back to his feet.
God, Vettori's keeping that pressure on him, isn't he?
Doing very, very well. Making Beaumont defend and shuffle.
Yeah, Beaumont's doing great at defending, but that's what Vettori's keeping him doing. He's just defending and defending while Vettori keeps applying that pressure. Beaumont's getting in the odd knee and the odd punch.
Good knees to the body from Beaumont.
The thing is, when you throw knees like that, you risk yourself getting taken down.
Vettori's hand now.
Vettori wants.
Vettori's hand having to come down to defend. Those knees taking their toll.
Head control, Bill. Head control. Head position, Bill. Head position. Head control, Bill. What's the head
Here we go.
control, Bill? Tom, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Nice.
Beaumont again falls in on top.
Hold the hand.
Vettori looking for that leg submission.
Yeah, that's Vettori's pulling him down on top of him. He's done that twice now.
He's looking for that heel or he's looking for that knee.
Bill, hold his hand. Hold his hand.
There you go, he rolls.
Hold his hand. Hold his hand, Bill.
So Beaumont looking him right in the eye and clocks him one right in the face of his trouble. But he's still got to be real careful of that heel hook.
You can see Louis Toster in the corner of Vettori screaming and hollering for Vettori to make a slight change to the technique he's putting on.
Hold his hand.
Beaumont doing good with those kicks there. They're perfectly legal.
Or they'll take their toll.
Ooh, came close to the spine there, but those heels to the ribs have got to hurt.
Hold his hand.
Vettori again. You can see him straining to put that heel hook on.
Yeah, Beaumont shaking his head as well, saying he's not troubled at all by it. As long as he holds that hand, he's stopping him from bending all the way back and applying that pressure. He's throwing in a few of the old heels to the ribs.
Heels to the arm, heels to the thigh.
Yeah.
They'll all take their toll. Great first round.
All right, round two. I couldn't hear much of what Beaumont's corner said, but if I was them, I'd be telling him to be real careful of the wrestling.
Go to the body first. Yeah. Good. Give me some fights. Set position. Set position. There we go. Nice. Good. Jab. There we go. He's good at. Hard whistle. There we go. Good. Head. Where's the tie?
There's that pressure from Vettori again, going for that takedown.
Over the top. Yeah. Knees down. Nice. Keep that.
Quite a nice way to lift and flatten his opponent. Didn't quite get the success he wanted. Does it again. Beautiful.
It's a move you don't see too often, but it's exactly what his corner's calling for. There's been a few times, well, he's listening to his corner on almost everything he does.
Very important in there to have a corner that you can trust, a corner you can rely on. You need to know that out there they've got your back.
Transitions round to the side, see if he gets side control and takes advantage of it.
Beaumont coming into his own in this round, taking more control.
His head. Put your head in his head.
I'm wondering if Vettori's slowing down a bit, as that big build might be taking its toll again, like it does in so many other people.
Hips forward. There we go. Always
I'm wondering if he's slowing down a bit here, because Beaumont's getting the best of it, and Vettori doesn't seem to be doing too much from the bottom yet.
Keep on working, boy. Keep on working. Body head. Body head. triangle on
Well,
that
they
side,
both did a
Bill.
lot of work in that first round.
There we go. There we go. What's the triangle? There we go. What's the triangle? There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
just missed him there and got on the floor.
Big shot.
Good. Bill, give me a posture. Give me a posture, Bill. Give me a posture. On your toes, on your toes. On your toes. Take that left hand out. Take that left hand out of the mat. Take the left hand out of the mat.
Oh. Vettori trying to go for that sweep there, but Beaumont's doing a good job of pinning him back down. If Beaumont could keep this position for this round, we could have a pretty even fight. Oh, he's got to be careful with guillotine.
Good. Hips up high.
Well, he's in a position he'd want to be in his own corner.
Yeah.
Got nothing now. Good. There we go. Hands in. Good.
So he's in the best spot. He's right next to his corner, and I've seen him get out of positions like this before. I think Beaumont's quite comfortable when people are attacking on the floor.
I was going to
like
say,
this.
we can see that position quite comfortably, and it wasn't really a threat.
Yeah. Could have been close, but yeah, missing a few things.
Yes, Bill.
Let's see what he comes up with now.
Beaumont now looking to posture, looking to find a space. Wants to get those shots off.
See, if I was Beaumont, I'd be thinking here, I'm getting the feeling that I've got an advantage on top here, so I'm going to try to keep it here. I wouldn't be surprised. If the round finishes like this, I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for this in the next round as well, because he's got a bit of an advantage here. I mean, there's been some decent sweep attempts, but Beaumont's staying on top, and it's the first bit of advantage he's had in any position on the fight. And sometimes in MMA, you just got to go with where you've got the advantage or where you seem to be doing well.
Again, Vettori looking for that ankle submission.
Oh, he's lost it.
He doesn't get it, but he changes his position. Vettori on top now.
Yeah, good. There we go. There's a try. There we go. Yeah. Triangle.
Beaumont now looking for the triangle,
he's got
switches
the
to the arm.
Yeah.
Tries to get the reverse.
Triangle.
Doesn't quite get it.
Oh.
Uses those up kicks to push his
Vettori's
opponent
knackered.
away.
Beaumont's after
Vettori.
him now.
Vettori is in trouble. Vettori is tired.
Yeah, Beaumont can smell that belt.
Beaumont piles on the pressure. Vettori eating leather.
Oh, he's got to get this. Beaumont can smell it. Oh, he's going
The
for that
ref
heel
is
hook
looking
again.
on closely.
Hold his hands. Hold his hands. Hold the hands.
Again, Vettori looking for that heel hook. Doesn't get it. Reverted to that now on several occasions.
Vettori's got a look of desperation on his face as well. I think he's...
2-1.
Oh, he's going for that heel hook again, but Beaumont's stopping it again.
Vettori's so tired, you can see. He's struggling to find composure.
Yeah. 10 seconds.
Beaumont very comfortable.
Yeah, Beaumont's won this round, so that'll be a round apiece.
But as Vettori expended too much energy for the third,
Yeah.
it's a great fight so far. Join us for the third.
If I was judging that, that's a round apiece for sure.
But let's bear in mind we're only the commentators.
Yeah. You never know what they see from the other side of the cage. But
Tiredness
Vettori's-
on Vettori.
Beaumont just has to be patient now. He could just win this fight.
Take your time, Bill.
His corner's saying take your time.
Vettori mouth open, gum shield visible,
Yeah.
desperate shoot. Beaumont really needs to just take his time
Yeah.
and he can get himself a decisive win.
I think Beaumont's the kind of guy who want to finish it though, especially when he can clearly see how tired Vettori is. He's going for his neck. No.
Use the whizzer. Nice. Use the whizzer. Left butterfly in. Left butterfly in.
Vettori going for mount, but Beaumont stops it with his hand.
Turn it, get the underhook. Get the underhook. Get the underhook. Get the underhook. Watch your neck. Watch your neck. Watch your neck. 2 hands on it.
Vettori again, you can see the tension
2 hands on it.
and the strain with everything that he's putting into this one technique.
Yeah, he's going for his neck there, but he doesn't have his legs wrapped around the body. And Beaumont's got a hold on his wrist. There we go.
Beaumont does well.
Yes.
Back to their feet.
Oh,
Beautiful
solid
knee.
Yeah. On the butt. Nice.
Beaumont going for that.
Beautiful.
defense.
It seems to work beautifully and it's completely legal.
Start to get up, hips down, control his ankles. There we go, stuff the head. Stuff the head. Nice. Let's go, Bill.
Beautiful work.
Bill, I want you behind, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Beaumont just needs to keep controlling the fight and continuing as he is. He'll win the decision, but like I said, I think he's the kind of guy who likes to go for a finish.
Stay there.
We'll see if he can or not. You never know. Vettori might pull a heel hook
Side
if
jump.
he gets the chance.
Pass. Pass. Pass.
Great control by Billy Beaumont.
Pass.
His corner calling for the pass.
Needs to be careful.
Step, Bill.
Yeah.
Pass. Use your instep.
But I think Vettori just, he looks exhausted on his back there.
Yeah, I mean half guard, being flat on your back is not the most ideal. He should at least be getting onto his side, but that fatigue must be setting in. He's just staying flat on his back. Now he's going for that heel again.
Looks for the knee this
Oh, yeah.
time. Nope, still works for the ankle. And the knee is there. I'm surprised he didn't reach for the knee bar.
Yeah, yeah. Beaumont's just going to get on top here. Punch his face. There we go.
Beautiful. Yeah,
Beaumont's winning this round for sure. He's cruising his way to a title possibly. Although you never know what will happen. You don't want to talk too soon. But he's controlling from the top. He's throwing adequate strikes. He's keeping it adequately active. And Vettori's just not getting too much of a chance to attack. He's had a few submission attempts, but nothing's come to fruition.
Beaumont doing beautifully, just sprawling well, staying on top.
Yeah, he just needs to be careful and stay on top. His corner's rightfully saying get behind him. His knee's too far forward, which makes him easier to sweep.
Big shots.
Yeah, big shots to the head. Yeah, he's just clinging to him now. That's good work by Beaumont. Vettori wisely keeping his hands on the ground to keep himself a grounded opponent to avoid that knee to the head. That would have been savage if that happened.
Very, very tough round, this one for Vettori. Started so strong.
Yeah, it must be tough when you're at the end of this long fight. You've been working hard and you're just knackered basically, and you've got this guy clinging to you like a python and just popping shots to your head.
Well, this is one of the things that people forget. You've seen how technically skillful Vettori is, and yet without gas in the tank, it means nothing.
Yeah.
You know, the importance of having gas in the tank is just almost as important as the technique.
Yeah. I'd say, yeah, I totally agree. I've seen so many fights where someone's gassed or just become really tired towards the end. And you kind of know that cardio is a big deal in MMA. I mean, you've got to be professional in 3 or 4 different art forms anyway. And to mold all those with 3 5-minute rounds, you've got to be super fit and have massive cardio. And that's what's wondered for Beaumont now. He's always had decent cardio, and he's cruising his way to a title win right now. Unless the judges are on drugs, but I don't think they are here.
There you go, third and final. And I think that man there has won the title. But as you said, we can't make that decision. It's over to the judges' box.
Dropping the right pow, bang your nose, you'll be feeling the blows. And if you want to survive, you better get in your toes. Cause I'm a winner, you know I'm in a league of my own. I've evolved into a warrior, yes.
And now, after 3 rounds of mixed martial arts fighting, we go to the judges' scorecards. Our judges score this bout 29-28, 29-27, and 29-28 for your winner and new UCMMA welterweight champion, fighting out of the blue corner, Super Billy Beaumont. And let's hear it for his tough opponent, Martin Vettori.
Is that why you're called Super Bill? Wow. I mean, that wasn't just a fight. It wasn't just a title fight. That just seemed like the fight of your life. It really was 3 of the best rounds I've seen in grappling, and I know you're a boxer, so I don't think it was boxer versus grappling because you've clearly shown that you can work all areas.
That was heart.
And you can see that. I was just about to say, in the press conference yesterday, you said, you know, you've been working on your cardio, and you could tell within the second round, you had that over him, and, you know, you pushed till the end.
In this fight, I knew he was going to be a tough fight. Whether he thought that about me or not, I don't know. That could have been a bad thing for him, but I knew what was going to happen, and I knew I could finish him like I nearly did. And I knew he could finish me like he was close to with the leg locks, but
it definitely was a well-matched fight, and you know I'm blessed to have seen that. Is there anyone you'd like to, you know, thank and say your thanks to after this hard training?
Every time I get in this cage and fight,
Umar!
there seems to be another family. There seems to be another family that is affected by cancer, and this on my shirt here is for everyone who's
I wouldn't mind, they're best mates.
And all the
They're
families,
best mates.
including my coach's
Unbelievable.
wife, Marina Pappas, and I'm hoping she gets better by the end of this year.
Well, definitely, you're fighting for a good cause, and as we said, it's the true fighters that step into this cage and show that this is what it's about.
That win was for her.
All right,
I
people,
want to
sit down.
donate some of my purse to the cancer charity that's collecting tonight. £800.
That's definitely lovely of you. Thank you so much. Everyone, your winner, Super Billy Beaumont!